look good when you do cardio. Up down like Mario, cause stress likes the cardio, but that catches party on.
In our last episode, we looked at property online all around the Joshua Tree area. Well, we purchased a property. It's called the Big Dipper, and come with us to see it for the very first time.
See, this thing is way out, away from everything. This is going to be interesting. But so far, it's been an adventure. So, let's keep going. We're going to take a right turn in about 3 miles and go off-road. Okay, folks, we have arrived on the property. It's pretty messy, but you can see behind us, the property goes to the top of that hill. And over where Wee Wee is standing, and on beyond the top over there. I don't know if you can see that, but we just were able to get in. We got the van here. Now we're going to explore a little. It's a mess, but we're going to get it cleaned up. So Scott's doing some handiwork. He found these signs. We're going to put these on the front of the property. There it is, folks. That's where we're getting through the gate right there. And it's pretty much fenced. Yeah. So folks, here's the raw of the raw. This was an old greenhouse, obviously for marijuana production, which seems to be quite common here. Wee Wee is right at the top of that hill in the yellow shirt, and I'm going to climb up there, and I've got the best program in the world, Land Glide, which allows you to see the borders of your property and exactly where you're standing. So we're going to climb these rocks and go up and see what the view is from the top. That I'm kind of excited about because I think up here is going to be beautiful. These are really nice rocks, much prettier than I thought they would be. Okay, so we are up near the top of the property. It goes up a little ways behind us, but here's the view that I thought you'd appreciate.
You can see here from the split screen what we originally saw on Google Earth. It's actually amazing to me how well Google Earth can work. You can see what it looked like before we bought it and what it looks like after we're there and actually looking from the same peak. Here's a little better view of the open valley. As you can see, if you were to build up here, even if it was just a platform to put a tent, it would be a fantastic view. I am finding it's quite windy here, and there are a lot of properties that are abandoned that we need to work on. There's Scott and our vans, and we're going to clean this place up and see what we can make of it. This should be a lot of fun.
So we're going to try and start cleaning up some of this mess over here that was left behind. Just put it in a big pile, and the right time of year we'll burn it or haul it off. That's all from the greenhouse. It's like 1, 2 greenhouses. Well, here's what we've collected thus far. A lot of good stuff that we cleaned up. Metal, complete garbage, and wood. So yeah, we did good. Now hopefully the guy with the tractor will come by tonight, and we'll see if we can get a quote for him to clean this up and make it a nice level pad, nice and level, and no signs whatsoever of a greenhouse. So as we're cleaning up this mess that was the greenhouse, I'm gonna have a guy come in and clean this up with a tractor. But we found this pile. Look at this. We're rich. Some pot left over from the greenhouse. It's kind of fun. So yeah, it's actually looking a lot better with just an hour or two of work. All right, how fun. So we found this big pile. You go down here and you dig it up, it's all green. Green gold. Oh my gosh. So they must have just piled it up right here. Good morning, everybody. Had a great night's sleep. Let me get out of the wind. We found this place is quite windy, but the views of the lights over the valley were amazing last night. I couldn't believe there were that many lights in Lucerne Valley. It's bigger than I thought. We watched the sunrise come up over here this morning. Beautiful sunset as you saw last night. And we was doing some morning exercises. To summarize, we're probably going to have this fence replaced. The tractor guy, Travis, came out last night. And he's going to flatten all this. So all the holes go away. We're going to make a fire pit on the rock where wee is. We're going to bring down some boulders that are up in the hills over here. So we're going to take a few of these boulders and bring them down and place them on this kind of flat area just for a little landscaping. Keep that wood as firewood. And he's going to flatten out a little pad over at this area. And he's going to flatten this out in front of it a little bit so that we could park a vehicle or somebody could put a tent if they wanted in front of these rocks. So that'll be a nice little addition. And then we're going to have a gate put in, a nice gate that actually operates. So for that, I figure we might spend a few $1,000s to fix the fence, do the tractor work, and really spruce it up a bit. And then we'll just use this to come down here, place to stay, maybe do a hip camp. And if you put a tiny house or something, you could do a Airbnb. But those are yet to be seen. So great adventure finding this thing online and buying it. There's a few things we do need to fix, and it's not perfect, but it's actually, for the money we got it for, it's pretty darn good. Well, good morning, folks. We've been on the road for another week in Joshua Tree area and then down to Anza Borrego. But on our way back home, we decided to come back and stop at this property just to look at it in a different light. So I did get the guy. Travis is going to come out with a tractor on Monday, and all this stuff behind me is going to be cleared up, flattened out. I just love these rocks. Those rocks are just so fun. And the more I'm here at this property, the more I kind of think it's really nice. I've got to do something about this monstrosity behind me. And, if I really want to make it a great place, that's got to go. And it's abandoned right now, so I think I could probably pick up that property back there at a reasonable price. That's what I'm hoping. Otherwise, we've just got this clear view, these beautiful rocks and hills. So stay tuned. Next time we come down here, which might be in a week or so, all this should be cleaned up completely. All the trash removed that we picked up. It should be pretty cool. So next video, let's see what this looks like.
Me and my girl, we do cardio. Up down like Mario, cause stress like Sicario. But that catches party on, I'm a Gemini.